Before I get started, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content.
Hey, what's good, everybody? This is your boy Vusi Wealthsmith from Forex Authors. So today I just want to help you guys learn how to trade the foreign exchange market using our strategy. So basically, trading the foreign exchange market is just a matter of speculating the direction of your currency pairs or your commodities and indices and stuff like that. So each and every time when you trade in the foreign exchange market, you need a certain forex strategy in order to ensure that you maximize profit and minimize losses. The strategy that we came about with is a strategy that is definitely going to help you guys with trading the foreign exchange market, making money off it, and also to ensure that okay, I'm getting disturbed by these messages, but yeah, so it's going to help you with maximizing profits. It's going to help you with entry points. It's going to help you with exit points as well. So the strategy is based on technical analysis. Trade, I actually check on multiple time frames. I go to 4 hours, I go to daily to see what's happening in a bigger picture. So what's been happening here is that we've been seeing a market that has been trending downwards, a market that is oversold. So based on the candlesticks that I'm seeing here, and yesterday it tried to consolidate by going up and also trying to gain momentum for an upward push. And then when I go to weekly, on my weekly as well, I'm seeing a market that was actually falling. It was falling from last week, and yeah, it was actually falling from last week. So these are the things that I actually look at before I trade. I put my trend lines to see what's happening. I was seeing a fall because of this. So the market actually was falling from last week, which in other terms it was actually consolidating, so it can push up again, if you understand what I'm saying. So the market was falling. This was a trend line. This was what was happening. It was falling from last week, and then until it not last week, actually I think 2 months back or something, until it actually broke through and went to this area and created a new high at this area, which is also your mid support area, and then it went down to consolidate so it can gain momentum to push up again. So but then if you look at this market, if you understand your trend lines, you understand your resistance and support. This is not something that I'm going to get to into this video. This is something that is reserved to people that are part of the mentorship program, people that we mentor on a daily basis to understand forex trading. So what's been happening here is that the market was actually going up, and then you'll know that each and every time when the market goes up, it don't just go up and not stop. It goes up, breaks a certain area, just like in this case the market was trending down, it started going up, and then it broke this level and then went up. But if you check properly, the market never retested at this area. So this is a a market that is actually retesting the previous prices in order to push up again. So the market actually went up, right? It broke this area and then it came to this area and retest. So this is what we're seeing on weekly. So but then in order to get proper entries, we have to choose smaller time frames, because you can choose a bigger time frame to enter, more especially if you're using a low account, an account with a low balance and stuff like that. So in this case, what's going to happen is that firstly, we saw a market that is breaking on this area, right? So the reason it's actually pushing up is because there's a lot of buyers at this area, because the market is actually retesting at this point. And another thing that you also have to notice is that at this area as well, it's an area where we can say there's a large concentration of buyers. So we call it a demand area. It's a demand zone. Why am I saying that there's a lot of buyers at this area? This thing can also be called your support. It's your mid support. In other terms, it's a support that is between, that is within a trend. This is your mid support, right? Because it touched like at least two areas. The first area was this one, then the second area was this one where it broke, and then the third area was this one, to show that there's a large concentration of buyers and sellers at this area. The market actually, you can see that there's a green, your candlestick, your buyer's candlestick, your selling candlestick, all together in one place, right? So it broke at this area, and then breaking at this area. It was a market that is, some people could have sold at this area, but if you're looking at it from a smaller time frame, you could have made a lot of money, because remember this your weekly time frame. So for people trading within smaller time frames, they would have made a lot of money with this, just selling at this area, and then you put your stop losses, which it obviously went sideways, it bought, and then could have kicked you out. But remember, each and every time when you're trading, we're not saying that you're going to make money all the time when you enter a trade. It's speculating, but speculating with a good strategy, you're definitely going to make money, but not all the time. So just like in this case, whereby say someone took a sell based on what they saw on the weekly time frame, they would have made a little bit of losses there and there. But anyways, so what we are seeing here is a market that is going up. Firstly, it's confirmed here on weekly. So we know that if you're going to get in this market for the long run, you actually have to buy this market. So it actually confirmed at this area. So what's actually happened by touching these areas, and then you buy from this area. So what we are seeing here is a market that is going up. Firstly, it's confirmed here on weekly. So we know that if you're going to get in this market for the long run, you actually have to buy this market. So it actually confirmed at this area. So what's actually happened by touching these areas, and then you buy from this area. So on your daily time frame, let's see what's happening on the daily time frame. We are still seeing the same thing as well, but if it was for me, I wouldn't really buy this market as yet, because it might just go down again and touch this area. But then it's a good thing to buy, and then just be on the safe side. Put your stop losses on entry level as soon as it moves up, because remember, when you talk about the support and resistance area, it's not the particular price area. We are still confirming a buy on this area. We're still seeing a buy, right, which is also confirmed by the previous candlestick. So at this point in time, I'm looking for buy opportunities. I would never sell gold at this point in time. So I'm also seeing something interesting here. I'm seeing a market that is a bit moving sideways. That means there's an indecision between sellers and buyers. But you can see at this area that the buyers are starting to take control, right? So if the buyers are starting to take control, that means I'm obviously going to look for a buy position at this point in time. Sorry about that. So I'm obviously going to look for a buy position at this point in time. And then because the candlesticks don't give me like popular or any chart structure or market structure that I see that I'm familiar with, I'm just going to shift to a smaller time frame like I'm doing now. So on the smaller time frame, what I'm basically seeing here, I'm seeing a market that tried to move up. It's moving sideways, right? So firstly, I'm going to cut it into this area, whereby I'm seeing a market that was moving downwards, right? And then it failed. It tried to break this area. Remember, this thing, it's been trending downwards for some time, so the buyers are still gaining momentum. I'm seeing a market that is moving upwards, right? So that means whatever trend, a smaller trend on let me say the trend within a 1 hour chart has been downwards, but the market broke this area. That means it's ready to push up. So at this point in time, I'm definitely going to look for buying positions, and I'm hoping that this market is definitely going to go up, right? So the market is definitely going to go up at this point in time. There is an analysis that we're also going to look at in after a week and see what actually happened. So it's just going to be on our YouTube channel. I'm posting this on the 22nd of June 2021. And so this is what I'm seeing on the market so far. 30 minutes, I'm also seeing the same thing as well. So another thing that we also have to look at, I'm also seeing a downward push within this channel. So the market is also trending down at this area. So what's gonna happen here is that if I was to get in this market, I'll definitely buy from this area, because like I said, I'm looking for buy positions. And as you guys can see in this area, it's an area which has been tested so many times. So there's obviously a large concentration of buyers at this area. That's the reason the market is actually moving up high. So at this area is a buy position, whereby we're looking for buy positions. So I'll definitely buy this area if I saw this financial instrument a long time ago and I saw these opportunities. I'll definitely buy this area, and then waiting for the market to actually pass this area. So what I'm looking at now, I'm looking at positions where the market is definitely gonna break. Let me search for something that's gonna help me to highlight. Okay, I'm hoping that the market is gonna break this area, come back to retest this area as well, and then after retesting, it's definitely going to shoot up. At this point in time, there's no doubt that the market is going to go up. So I'm waiting for this market to break this channel and then come back to retest this area of consolidation, and then just push up with a buy position like that. So anyways guys, this is Wealthsmith. Make sure to join my Telegram channel with the details that are below on the bio. If you guys are looking forward for mentorship, you're gonna join my Telegram channel as well, and then you're gonna find the details on my channel. Wealthsmith, I'm out.